Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
What's the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you? Part 1.
I'm kind of curious, what is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
what? What's his name?
I really want to see you. What country are you in right now? Europe. Okay. I feel the person asked what country are you in right now in Europe because this grammatically doesn't make sense what they're saying.
They just want to know what continent you're on.
So I was a tour guide for the Parliament of Canada as a student. Paid well, loved the job. Some of the best friends I have right now are from that job. So we were walking up to the House of Commons foyer where you enter the House of Commons, and there's 3 sets of doors. The French doors, the English doors, and then the Canadian doors. So the French colonizers, the English colonizers, and then the Canadian doors. So the tourist asked me, he says, but wait, where are the American doors? Me baffled. Like, sorry, what? Pardon me? He said, where are the American doors? I asked him, sir, why would there be American doors? And then we just proceeded to look at each other for a good, 10-15 seconds. Until I just, walked away and continued the tour.
Bet, I got you. Hey man, where are you from again? Oh, I'm from Bosnia. Bosnia? So what, you speak Bosnia? No, I speak Bosnian. Whatever dude, same thing. What, you speak America? Dude, relax, it was just a mistake. Alright, whatever. So what type of religions you got over there? Oh, we have Islam and Christianity. Oh, so you're Islam? I'm Muslim or Islamic, yeah. Oh, what's that? Get this. Muslims are the people of Islam. Oh, my bad, man. I didn't know. But it must suck not to eat pork, right? I really don't care. Oh, have you read the Bible?
Why are, Muslims, Islam believers called Muslims?
That's just the rules. I don't know. There's probably a video that tells you the history of the meaning of the words.
Because Christianity, Christians.
Not everything is so straightforward.
No, I already told you I'm Islamic. Uneducated. What?
It's
What?
for France, they don't speak Francian.
French? Well, it's not just E and add. It depends on the country. I don't remember right now
I'm just
how.
being
Yeah, because when I learned English, certain countries E's, other countries Ian. It's a different ending.
Yeah, different rules.
Right, no, but I'm saying, Islam and Muslim, the 2 words have nothing in common.
What you think?
Yes, what I think. Kind of like Netherlands and Dutch.
Same thing.
So I'm Canadian, and I was working down in California about a decade ago, and we all went out to this bar one night, and I met this guy, and we were talking, and I told him I was Canadian, and he dead-ass looks at me and says, no, you're not. We look the same.
Ooh. What?
I'm Canadian. I'm still fucking white. I think he thought it was like a South Park kind of situation. No, friend. Sorry, buddy.
Maybe because she doesn't have
Not your
accent.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Canadian accent, the only way I can tell is out. That's the only way that particular sound you pronounce. Aside from that, it's the same to me.
How?
So I'm Swiss and Luxembourgish, but I went to the States for university, more specifically Los Angeles, so I have so many of these because people are fucking stupid out there. At least every 2 weeks I'd get asked if I spoke Swedish because I was from Switzerland. Classic. But
Okay,
then,
I can see that mistake. Switzerland. Okay, that's.
every now and then I'd just be like, fuck it, I might try and say I'm from Luxembourg. Every time I said I'm from Luxembourg, it'd be, so where in the UK is that? Where? Oh no, it's not in the UK. Okay, where in Germany? Sorry, my bad. Not in Germany. Somewhere else. I don't know where Luxembourg is. Which country is it? It is its own fucking country.
It's small.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of the same if you ask in Europe, you say, oh, I'm from Oregon.
Oh. People not gonna know.
Yeah,
People
they're
know
not
like
gonna know.
California, New York, Florida, Texas.
I didn't know American states until I came here. You know?
Yeah.
So I knew of the names. I couldn't point them on the map. So it's kind of sad. Especially Luxembourg. Luxembourg is tiny.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's small, but we're important too.
But I would like to go to Luxembourg though.
I wouldn't.
Really?
We saw the video. There's nothing there. It's expensive as fuck, and there's nothing there. What's there to go
I
to
thought their
Luxembourg
food looked
for?
good.
Luxembourg?
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't even
I think
see
I'm
the food.
confusing with Belgium.
You're definitely confusing. Maybe with Belgium, but Luxembourg, nah, we saw there's nothing there. No, I'm tripping. That was Liechtenstein, my bad. That's what I'm saying about Luxembourg. It's so small, and might as well confuse with Liechtenstein. Okay.
So I know I'm American, but I'm going to get in on this one. I was staying at a hotel on the Strip in Vegas, and I was in a little convenience store just trying to buy a Diet Coke, and a couple in front of me that were from Australia were trying to just buy a pack of cigarettes. And after about 5 attempts, I knew the lady behind the register was never going to understand them. So I offered to them, do you want me to translate for you? And they were like, we're speaking English. And I was like, yeah, I know that. You know that. She doesn't know that. So they were like, yeah, fine. And so I translated for them. And then after they got their cigarettes, they kind of laughed and were like, thanks. And so when I was ordering my Diet Coke, she was like, that would have been so much easier if they spoke English. And I was like, yeah, they're from Australia. They were speaking English. And she goes, they don't speak English there. And I was like, don't ask. What do you think they speak there? And she goes, Australia and ish ease. The fuck?
Okay, so I'm Canadian, and I used to be working in finance as an advisor. And I had this older couple in my office, and I was doing their finances. As an advisor, doing their finances. And we were talking about making conversation, things coming up in the summer. I enjoy all the festivals that happen in my city. I particularly enjoy this one food festival where people of all different cultures and countries set up a tent from their country, and you can try the food of that culture and country. And I just love going and trying all the different foods. And so I said I was looking forward to this festival. And the guy looked at me and said, sell falafel?
Ah.
And I said, what? And he said, do you sell falafel? And I looked at him, and he said, do you have a falafel stand? No.
So the first and last time that I ever went to a frat party, I was wearing a beret, this beret, and I walk in, trans people, this and that, and this really, really drunk white girl comes up to me, and she's like, oh my god, I love your hat so much. Is it a sombrero?
Oh
shocked,
no.
bamboozled,
Not a sombrero.
sophisticated. But I compose myself, and I say to her, no, it's not a sombrero, it's a beret actually. And she goes, oh my god, your accent, is that a British accent? Are you British? Oh my god, I didn't know that there were Mexicans in Britain. Firstly, I'm not Mexican. Secondly, why do so many Americans have this idea that there aren't any people of colour in the UK, and so there aren't hundreds of British POC who are absolutely killing it on the world stage right now? But whatever, it's Americans in it.
Alright, so I was in Pennsylvania, right, on a vacation.
He had the millennial pause, in the beginning he was just staring at us.
Visiting this Amish house with a guided tour and stuff. And at the end there was a little question round where we could all ask questions to the guide. And someone asked the question, do the Amish go to hospitals? And the guide answers, yes, they do go to hospitals. And then the next question is, how do they afford it? Well, yeah, the leader or whatever, I don't remember exactly, goes around 2 times a year to collect money from everyone. They pool that together, and when someone needs to go to the hospital, they take the money from that pool.
That's an interesting question. I never thought about that, but that's a good question.
And everyone taking the tour was standing there like, oh my god, that's so great, yeah, it's perfect. So I say, well, that's basically how it works in Europe. You pay your taxes, everyone pays their taxes, and if you need to go to the hospital, they take from that money and use it to pay the hospital. Which the guide looks extremely disgusted as she replies with, that's socialism.
There's just too many stories, but literally anytime it has to do with the pronunciation of an Indian word, I'm the one who's being corrected, ashwagandha and Himalayas, it's Himalayas, it's ashwagandha. I feel like every time I tell people this, they're like, and I just give up.
Oh no.
But yeah, literally anytime I have tried to pronounce the actual word, Americans have fought me on it and been like, that's not the way you pronounce it, it's Himalayas. Yeah, whatever.
There was a Haitian kid in my class, and they said, "Hey, Biko, you're from Kenya. They're from Haiti, so you're both from Africa, right?" Someone said I don't count as African American because my family is from Africa and I was born in America. I had someone legitimately tell me if they didn't want to be slaves, why didn't they fight back? Once people found out that the darker the color, the more heat it absorbs, it was pretty much over for me every summer because someone was going to call out the fact that, oh, you're really dark, so you must be really hot right now. People ask me if I speak African a lot. No matter what the athletic accolade I get, someone is going to say it's because I'm black. No, seriously, they're just going to be like, oh, you're dark skinned. Of course you're the fastest on the team. Okay. Stupidity is in no way a specifically American trait, but when Americans do it, damn, they do it well.
Okay, so I'm Canadian, but I went to elementary and middle school in Florida. During my 7th grade geography class, my teacher was doing a presentation on pollution. She showed a bar graph showing a bunch of different countries and how much they contributed to pollution. As you may expect, US and China was way at the top. But there was a piece of the graph showing how little Canada contributed. Me being a Canadian, I had a moment of pride and said, "Woohoo, Canada." To which my teacher responded, "Yeah, but that's because there aren't any cars in Canada, sweetie." And I said, "No, there are cars. My dad has one. We moved here in one. They have streets and highways and everything." And she said, "Sweetie, those are sleds." My geography teacher.
Maybe she was making a joke.
Yeah.
It sounds like a joke. I don't know.
My history teacher told me that British colonialism was a good thing in India because they gave us coffee and paved roads.
Ooh. Oh, I hate teachers like that. That's so annoying.
Okay, so before I get into this, I just want to preface this by saying I am from Cote d'Ivoire in Tanzania. I am from Africa, meaning that like that opens up the floor to like so many dumb questions and just weird ass fucking scenarios. So I have experienced a lot of dumb questions, I'll take that for free. But the one that comes to mind right now, okay, I'll try not to be too specific because I just, in case someone sees it, but even if someone sees it, I don't give a fuck.
Everyone's gonna see this.
And one of the people literally looked at me and asked, "Do you guys have highways wherever you're from?" This babe literally asked me if we have roads wherever I'm from. Like with her whole chest asked me if...
With her whole chest.
The nigga was too stunned to speak, I'll tell you that for free.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.